like, share, subscribe. You can try to donate. I'd like to see if I get something in here. Um, get the thumbs up as you get in here, guys. Message. Um, I need you not to take any offers right now. Um, you know they're using AI, so I don't believe the call I got, and if I did, I wouldn't take it anyway. I got a call from Elon Musk telling me if I can call him back later because he was a little busy, and then he sent me a video of him being with his son. I get it, you know, but I also get, isn't Elon Musk part of this? Was he not wearing a demonic outfit for Halloween, like some sort of a devil's outfit? Something, it looked like it was made out of human skin. I don't know. Um, Called me up and asked me if I was doing okay, that the CIA and everyone's on it, that things are getting done at this moment. But didn't I just tell you that the mind control, the MK Ultra, is done by the CIA? So why would I trust that? And why would I work with Elon Musk? All money ain't good money, guys. What do I always tell you? They're going to offer you something big and then pull the rug right out of under you. They're all a part of this. Now, I did, I kind of felt that in a way he was doing the right thing when he's sending these rockets up into the, you know, out into the universe, trying to break the break the dome, so that the spirits aren't stuck here. We're not in a cycle of the same spirits coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. So I don't know what to trust right now, and I'm sorry if he's doing the right thing. You know, continue to do the right thing. I can't work with someone that I don't know if I can trust right now. Right now, I'm at a point where it's hard for me to trust anyone. He has a family. I listen. I thought I could trust in someone that was family oriented, and he's flip flopping in different situations that he's doing. So I don't know if it was him that called me asking me if I was okay, that the situation's gonna get better because the CIA and internal affairs and all of them are on the situation right now, that I'm gonna be okay. I know I'm gonna be okay, regardless of what he says, what anybody else behind, without me being penniless. If he's really Elon Musk, because you know they use AI, and it sounded like his voice. And when he showed me the video, it's him with his son in his lap. So that was his when he's telling me that he's busy right now, that he couldn't talk to me. It was because he's spending time with his son. I respect that to the fullest. That you know, I'm all the way with that. Family, you know, if you're doing the right thing, family's family. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he's a busy man. Like he said, I'm a very busy man, so it's hard for me to even get a little bit of time out. And the time that he does get out, he spends with his child. I respect that to the fullest in all ways. Do I know if it was him? I don't know. AI is being used in all forms. Um, if it was him, get me back my home. Get me back home. Get me a great lawyer here. I got to go to court on Monday. Get me a lawyer to work through that. Get me a lawyer to work through getting me back home. I believe it's the, let me see, it's the 14th. I gotta fight them to get back home. Um, Let me see. They're only working, so, you know, let's see. On the 14th, yeah, at 9 in the morning. At 9 in the morning, 9:30 a.m. So it's really, if it's really you, Elon Musk, that you're really doing this, get me back home. Get my home back. You know, he's trying to liquidate everything. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Suri. I hope I'm saying that right. Um, you know, I have what I have. I have the police reports of the arsenic poisoning, you know, that this man has been poisoning me. I have the New York State Health Department letter. They can call them up for the true results. I took blood tests to show that I'm not taking any drugs, other than I took, idiot me, I took a drag from my son's weed pen, his vape pen, and I almost died because it was so. I didn't know you're supposed to take little drags, and I tried to inhale the whole pen, I guess, and I thought I was gonna die. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't my chest and my throat, my everything was on fire, and it was hard for me to breathe through the coughing. So I took that. So they found a little weed in my blood results. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Even if I did, it's legal. Um, Other than that, they didn't find anything. I took all my STD tests. I'm fine. I'm clear with all of that. So my husband's going around saying, "Oh, my wife gave me an STD, herpes or HIV, AIDS, whatever it is." I'm clear, boo boo. I got that, and I gave the judge or my lawyer my doctor's card, so they can get all my results. You have them email them over, or well, Monday morning I gotta be in the court. So if it's really you, Eli Musk, get me a great lawyer. Get me back home. Get me all my assets back. They've stolen everything from me. If it's really you, you're gonna be able to get all my assets back, get me back to my home. He took my name off of the deed to a house that was left to me, and he has someone that does excellent work. So they did a fake birth certificate, a fake death certificate. They collected on a life insurance policy. Well, as you can see, I'm still here. I'm still standing. I'm still here. So, um, did like he does for this is what they do: fraud, forgery. Um, he burns down houses. He has an electrician or somebody go in there and rig some sort of a part of the gas or the electrician in order for, even if no one's home, all of a sudden the house explodes or it's on fire. Um, Luckily, my kids, before he set this fire, I told him, whatever you do, don't plan on setting my house on fire. Don't do it. My kids were home and everything. He didn't give a fuck. When I tell you these narcissists don't give a fuck about absolutely nobody but themselves, and then they want to come back to you crying, "Oh, I love you. I want my wife back. I want our lives back." No, motherfucker. You can't have none of that back because you stole it all. You stole it all. Why give someone a gift and you worry about taking it all back with a little smirk, a fucking little stupid smirk on your face? But don't worry about that smirk. You know why? You're gonna get the biggest smirk. I'm gonna get the biggest smirk. Yeah, when they come pick your dumb ass up, or I'm leaning over your dead body. Yeah, because now that target that you wanted on us is coming back on all of you. All of you. When you go in prison, they all coming for you. Men and women that have a life sentence, they're all gonna come at you, and we're gonna take care of them because they took care of the fucking problem, which is you guys, the fucking narcissists, crazy narcissists that are coming after our children, our future. Those children are our future, and when you sit there and you sedate them, somebody's going, right? I heard dead on arrival. That's what I just heard, like a whisper in my head. Dead on arrival. So one of you about to be dead on arrival? I heard it's coming in threes. So just like you did to us in threes, like you sent those 6 witches after me, yeah, and then all of a sudden 3 came back, yeah, because the other 3 already got sick. And then the other 3 that were coming back, I didn't see them the next day. No, they would have kept trying over and over and over. And I told you, some of this magic works. Like I said, it'll hit you a little bit. I got a headache. That was it. I got a headache. And it went away. That was it. They couldn't get you. They couldn't get. Do you know how much magic they buried your ass time and time again. You've been buried. You've been frozen. They put death spells. They put graveyard spells. None of that magic works. The Most High. I'm right here in the Most High's house. I'm in his house. They're not, the Mary's right there. Look, she's standing behind the bushes. She's right there. You think the Most High's gonna let you touch me? Never. Never. Does he got me out on the street? Yeah, he told me to leave. He told me to leave. I packed my bags. I put boxes in my house, in my room. My shit was ready. And no. And he said since I didn't leave, he was going to get me out somewhere. And this is how the Most High works. If you don't leave when he's telling you to leave, he's going to get you out somewhere. And this was the way. This was the way in order to come at them. I want my home back, guys. I want all of them back. I want all of my homes back. The one that they just bought now and they put under somebody else's name, I want that. The one that they try to burn down right here and they're trying to leave me out of my home into the street, I want that. The one that my ancestors left me, that they got so mad that they have to leave that home, and they either burnt it down. I want that. I want that rebuilt. If you're really Elon Musk and you could do what you say, do that for me. Get me some real help. Get me somebody who's gonna help me in the court. I'm being followed and targeted by these cops, these crooked cops and crooked lawyers and crooked judges, and that's what I'm gonna be seen in front of. So if you're really who you are, come help me. Don't tell me that you're gonna do something and you got my back and that I'm gonna be okay and here I am going to court by myself. No, either you're gonna help me if you're one of the higher ups and you're one of the good guys. Help me out here. Like come on. I'm doing all the work out here. I'm going through all the shit. I'm going through all this shit by myself. Well, not really by myself, because I know in spirit my warriors really got me. My warriors really got me, man. So either way, I don't worry. I don't worry. It's upsetting. I couldn't get nothing. I couldn't get nothing. Even something that I thought I was going to be able to fall back on, like the jewelry, I would be able to sell it and be able to get my home back and rebuild. They took everything, like every stitch of furniture. My son sent me a video. He sent me a video of my room being empty, completely empty. They took everything, every stitch of furniture that I had, everything. I mean, like they left me nothing. My clothes, my, like nothing. They took everything, absolutely everything. When I say that they left me out here in a pair of pajamas, in my pajamas and a pair of fucking skippies, that's what they left me with. My sneakers that I walk my dog with. I couldn't even get my dogs. I couldn't even get my pets back. And he's over there sexually abusing my pets. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like people think there's no, it's impossible. Like they don't think that somebody's gonna rape your dog. Yeah, he's been raping her. He's been raping her. They use magic and he can't screw nothing else. He gets off on that. He gets off and he gets paid for that. It's animal bestiality. And I told you, they make money off of this fucking crazy shit. They rape your babies, they sedate them, so your babies never even know they're being raped. They just know that they're not feeling well and they feel, things don't feel right to them. My daughter couldn't have children. It was because of that, because he gave my daughter as a baby to his brother as a sacrifice. So he raped my daughter to the point that it's shoving his little penis inside of her when she was a newborn. It destroyed her inside. She's unable to have babies. He sedated my children, my son, my daughters, and then he raped them in the middle of the night while I was sleeping. While I was sedated, I didn't even know I was. You don't know that this is happening. I didn't know I was being poisoned all along. This man's been poisoning me all along. He's been trying to take me out since the beginning. He was considered my handler. All right, that's what they put in your life. Your friend. You think that they're your friend, your family. Everybody was involved. Everybody was involved. Everybody. So anybody coming back, they're fucking liars. Anybody that want to come back and say, oh, let me tell you what happened. No, fuck you. Y'all couldn't tell nothing. You couldn't go to the police and tell them. You want to come and tell me because what you want, your pockets filled? None of you getting a red cent from me. Not a red cent. I'm not compromising with no one. I'm not nothing. Nothing. I promise you. I promise you. Don't ever think that any one of my family members, my fake friends, my husband, my daughter, none of them can come up to me and be like, let's compromise, don't testify. I'm testifying against absolutely every single one of you. I want to make sure that I sue the fuck out of every single one of you for what you've done. You and every organization that you sent after me, the police department, the hospitals, the psychiatrists, the lawyers, the judges, everyone that was involved, CPS, all of you going down. Fucking CPS. Fuck CPS, man. They should have been taken out a long time ago. What the fuck? They should have been taken out a long time ago because they're the ones trafficking our children. They trafficked me. They put me out there. They put me in a group home to be raped, and then they put me in a foster care with Alex Ebel, okay? And he's a famous artist, and he was an artist for like Penthouse magazine and things like that. And he raped me, he filmed me, and he would tell me what he was going to do with the film. He was going to circulate them with other people that they switch off film with each other. They get together in a fucking round table, and they actually foster all these children to do these things to these children. So when the from CPS, they take your child that you would never rape, you would never rape at home. Yeah, you had to run away from your brothers from trying to fondle you and constantly trying to sexually molest you, but you weren't raped. You weren't filmed. We went through these atrocities in order to get by what we were doing, in order to know what it was, in order to tell the world what was going on and what exactly happened. You went through all of this. It wasn't for nothing, guys. It wasn't for nothing. The Most High God, He never left my side. He never left my side. Stay on your prayers. So if this was really Elon Musk, get me the hell out of here. Get me the hell out of here. They're sending me a whole bunch of different masculines trying to act like the true divine masculine that's gonna come towards me. I've seen him. I've seen him already, so I know he wants. I'm just upset that he just hasn't made his move. I've been trying to get a divorce from this maniac. He keeps stealing my papers and my paperwork that this lawyer was working on spousal abuse. Because the last time he left the house, it was that. He picked me up by my neck and he covered my nose and my mouth so I couldn't breathe or scream out. But I kicked him in the nuts and we started fighting from there. I'll fight. I'll fight. I don't give a fuck. If you take me out, listen, I'm going to fight to the fucking end. Everyone and anyone that comes at me, I swear to you, I promise you. Right now they're trying to cause other people in there to start fights with me for no reason. It's either stealing the little bit that I got, a little bit of things that I got that I was able to buy, to put clothes on. Nothing expensive. Little cheap $10, $20 dresses, little cheap stuff in order to get by. I can't buy nothing expensive if I want it to last and I want money to eat, be able to eat. They poison my food and drink. I can't go to the other store I used to go to because they're poisoning my coffee and my sandwich, and then they watch you. Like, he fucking came into the laundromat that I went to after I got my breakfast sandwich, and he came in there, and him and this other bruja that was working in there, doing brujeria on me, and asking me, oh, you leaving so soon? Yeah, bitch, because I could feel your energy fucking doing that shit. Trying to sit next to me so you could fucking channel that shit, but you don't realize the Most High Lord, He's never gonna let you come at me like that. He's never gonna let you got down, guys. I promise you. Keep your prayers up. Do your spiritual, your baths, your cleansings. Please stay on top of that. I promise you. Your prayers are working, whether you see it or not. Pray for yourselves, for your health. Meditate. It works. When I tell you it works, it works. It takes time, but it works. It works. Your sickness will go away. The pain will go away. They watch you. If you don't think you got film, if you don't think you got cameras and microphones all over your house, they want you to say the wrong things. And then they do video and audio editing to make it look like you were arguing with them or saying things to them. Meanwhile, you're talking to a camera. You're talking to your warriors, right? Making your videos. Or they're listening to other videos and saying that was you saying it. It's things like that, like they're doing. They manipulate everything in fucking life, man. Everything. You could never have anything good for you. They thought that everything comes to you easy. No, you worked for that. You prayed for that. You meditated for that. The Most High saw that you were worthy of it. That's why they gave you this. Even if it was left by other family members, it was because those family members knew that you were going to be strong enough to sustain this, to live it out. You're going to live through this, guys. They don't want you to, and they're mad about it, and they're mad that everything's falling apart on them. Everything. Whether you see it or not. All right? But that table has been set before your enemies. Feast, my loves. Feast. Feast, my warriors. You are to feast and let them stare and watch you feast. Because there's going to be a time they're going to go through hunger. They're going to go through poverty. They're going to go through everything that they put you through, that they're going to regret that they ever treated you the way they did. Everybody came at you. Every family member. Nobody came to your aid. Nobody. Now they want to come. Now they want to come because everything's falling apart. Everything's imploding on them. Everything that they did to you, everything, every lie, every every heinous act that they've done, we've spoken it out, and it's not only been me. Other angels, other earth angels are speaking. What the atrocities also. Have they spoken as bluntly as me? And maybe not. Maybe not. Uh, what you talking about? If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, get the fuck off my channel. How about that? Go check out my other videos. But don't come out here talking about, oh, what are you talking about? I'm talking about what the fuck is going on and what all these maniacs are trying to hide behind their high officials. They use their high official jobs to fucking hide everything that these losers have been doing. And that's what they are, losers. They're fucking monsters. They're disgusting. They're people that they wouldn't even get a second look if it wasn't for that money. Then they think that everybody should kneel before them. They want to be your handler. The people that they send into your life, your handler. Guess what? Your handler couldn't handle you. How about that? They got so mad. They got so mad. They got to ask for help. They got to get help from everyone else. Everyone. They sent everyone after you. And look at you. You still standing. You still look good. You still look good, right? You still look good, right? Yeah. They didn't want that for you. They're mad right now. Do you think they don't see you and they be like, damn, they fucking still look healthy. They still look good. They use your prescription wasn't your prescription. They have these pharmaceuticals, these lab, um, make fake medications to take you out, to do the opposite of what your medicine is supposed to do. So if it was supposed to, like me, I had my thyroid. If it was supposed to help you with your thyroid, it was doing the opposite, to break down your kidneys, your liver, have you have heart palpitations, fluid in the lungs, headaches, nausea, cramps. They did everything. They put everything. And then they sent me, look, I did the psych evaluation because this place that they sent me to never wanted to pick up my call. Never. So this was going to be just another time that they say, oh, well, we're going to adjourn it until this gets done. No, boo-boo, we got that. We got that. All right? We got the evaluation, all that. We're good. We're good on all levels. Everything you want to, even things that you didn't even ask for, I got that just in case. Just in case. Like the STD this man been saying, I got all of that on record, my doctors. So I gave you the doctor's card. You got that. Go call them up. They already know that they needed this for court, and I let my doctor know, what is this for? And I gave her the papers, so she made copies. My doctor's office, they all made copies, all right? So they got everything that they need, and they know what it's for. Because she asked me, what are you doing this for? Like, why? And I said, for court. They kept me out of my house. They wanted to say that I was crazy, that I shouldn't be around my family, my kids. Meanwhile, I raised my kids. You go to the schools, and they'll tell you what kind of a parent I was. I was there all the time for everything. For everything. Even if I didn't have it, I had it. I made sure I had it. For my kids. Like, they had name brand clothes, I didn't. I had old clothes. I didn't care. When you're a parent, you don't give a fuck about yourself, but you want to make sure your kids look right. Right? I didn't have a cell phone, but I made sure my daughter did. The one that would turn on me. You turn on me for a man that was willing to take out your sister. Been trying to take out my firstborn since she was born. Since she was born. She's a goddess. My son, a god. We're all gods and goddesses, but you got to understand that, and you got to work through it. And you got to do the right thing at all times. At all times. As much as it hurts, whatever it is, at all times. Do the right thing. Speak the truth. Speak the truth. I want them to speak the truth. They want to know the FBI's Internal Affairs, Homeland Security, DEA want to know how do you know what you know? What the fuck? I've been living through it. That's how I know. I've been living through it. Being sedated, having my children sedated and raped. It was unusual to me for me to say, damn, why is it my daughter won't wake up? Why my son is sleeping so hard? And I said, damn, these Leos, maybe it's the Leos, the sign of the Leo that they always so, because lions, once they fall asleep, they kind of, they're out. So I kind of put it off on that, like, they're really hard sleepers. Fucking bomb could go off, the house could blow up, and they still sleeping through it. It was my husband sedating them all along. I also noticed, like, when they go to the bathroom, they did big poops, like big poops. So, like, they were stretched out back there. That's what it looked like. My granddaughter, it was him all along, raping the kids. I never saw it because he made sure that I was sedated and I slept through the night so that I wouldn't get up. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to my children. I'm so sorry. I didn't know this man was a monster. And I could. They used witchcraft and they used mind control on me too. I didn't want to marry this man, and he knew from the beginning I didn't want to marry him. I told him we could be engaged for the rest of our life. We're engaged. I don't need a piece of paper to prove that we belong to each other. We see that in the eyes of the Lord. Like, and anyway, if I really wanted to be married, I wanted to get married in church. I wanted to the whole shebang. If that's the way it was gonna go, I don't care if it was a small ceremony, but I wanted it to be in the eyes of the Lord, not in the fucking dungeon, in the dark, in the middle of the night, just out of nowhere. Like, just a surprise. Come on, we're just gonna get married right now. Like, what? Like, like, the mind control was so deep that I couldn't even spell my name. I didn't know my name at the time when I was supposed to sign that marriage certificate. Right there, right when we were getting married. So that tells you there was times I couldn't leave my house and I didn't understand why. Why couldn't I go to the door and open the knob? Why couldn't that happen? Like, I wasn't going through trauma for that to happen. Like, why? Who's He had witchcraft and brujeria, voodoo, santeria, hoodoo, doing all that black magic on me. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I always felt that if you didn't believe in the magic, it couldn't hurt you. It couldn't hit you. It couldn't touch you. And it did. And it could. I didn't know how to protect myself. I learned through doing my research, doing my own research on how to protect myself. Um, Prayers. Stay on top of your prayers. Look, if you don't believe in prayers, you fuck. You fuck. You better believe in those prayers. And everything you manifest, you manifesting that. You're a goddess. You're a god. You're part of the universe. You're a star. You're one of them. You're one of us. But you have to believe it. You have to believe in yourself, man. God is good every day, all the time. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it with your heart and soul for it to work. You can heal yourself. Like, in all ways, you can heal yourself. Bell palsy, the doctors never heard of anyone having Bell palsy 3 times. They've done this because they do beauty spells. They don't like how you look. So they figure they fucking put your face all lopsided and see how you get out of that. I'm still good. I'm still good. Okay? Did it all go away? No, it didn't all go away. But I did that 3 times. 3 times they got me like that. That I couldn't close my eye, that my mouth was drooling, I couldn't speak right, I was slurring all my words. That's how they wanted it. I used to have to wear like a little captain's patch over my eye, like one of those. I had to wear that because my eye couldn't close. Um, so stay on top of your prayers. I need you to not accept any kind of offers right now. I don't care how good it sounds. I don't care how good it sounds, man. The dark side is trying to enroll you. They want you enrolled. They want you on their team. That's what they want. They want you on your team, and then they're gonna pull the rug right out of under you. So Elon Musk, if this is really you, get me a lawyer. Get me a lawyer. I gotta go to family court on Monday. Get me somebody who's gonna represent me. If this is really you and you got it like that, get me my house back. Get me back home. Give me my assets, my furniture. Give me my things back. I want to be back home. Make sure you send somebody who's going to check my home. He put somebody in there that did all the electrical, and all the electrical has to be, every single one from top to bottom has to be checked, because he sent somebody in there to set up for a fire. So even though I'll be able to go back home, he will set that house on fire. All right, this is what they do when they can't go. See, he's in a. The house was put that we couldn't sell it for 9 years. We've been in there. It's gonna be 5. So he can't sell the house. He can't rent it out. He can't sell it. He can't do business in it. Nothing. He has to live in it. You have to live in the house. Like they took my assets. They bought another house under somebody else's name. I want that house. I want it all back. So if this is really you, and you can make this happen, make it happen. Show me it's really you. Show me that I'm gonna get my house back and that house back. Because he just put it under a different name, one of my daughter's friends' name, just to say that, oh look, it's he bought the house for us. No, he didn't. He bought it with my assets. That's what he did. Give me my jewelry back. I don't think he could do that, but he took everything, my pearls, my diamonds, my beautiful diamond, things that I bought myself. I worked hard to buy my own stuff. Even I bought it from him. I mean, things that he was selling, I bought it from him, and he made sure I paid off on it. So, telling people, oh, I gave her all that jewelry. No, he didn't. No, I had to buy most of that jewelry. He gave me a couple of old little rinky-dink pieces that I wouldn't even use, but I kept. I put it away. Whatever could be melted down. So if this is really you, get me, get me back home. I want to be back home. I want to sleep. I want to sleep in my bed. I want my pets. I want my animals. Before he kills them, before he little Athena, I've already seen that he's already attacked her because when my son brought her out to me, she was so scared. She's never a scared little girl. She's so strong and so brave, and she would come at anyone and anything, and now she was just a afraid little thing. So I know he raped her. I know he raped my dog. But they make money this way. Bestiality, raping the children. He films it. He makes money off of that. Every bit of it. Every bit of it. They groom them, and then they sexually traffic them. They pay them with Roblox. Ain't that some shit? They pay them with Roblox. Um, Taking them shopping. That's how my daughter did it. She took her daughter shopping. She took her daughter shopping. She bought her. She gave her Roblox. She's part of this whole thing. She's the one who sedate them, so her father could do what he did. She got mad when her father got her daughter pregnant, and they took her to another state to have an abortion. This is what they do. So, if it's really you or somebody on the on the right side of the law, on, on the ones that are trying to also help us get our children back, get this world to where it belongs, to recalibrate, right, for the greater good of this world. Because there's something dark that they're not going to be able to fight off, that it's up to us to fight. And without us, they couldn't make it. This world would not make it. And if they were able to take out one of the chosen, this world would turn dark. And the Most High Lord would make sure of it. What would come to this world is unmatched. There would be no military, no nothing in this world that could stop it. So this is what they want. They want to take a chosen one out because they want the darkness here. And it's not their darkness that would come. It would be the Most High Lord to bring it. And we all know how he brings things. When he means to bring justice, everybody getting it. Everybody. Sorry about my hair. I kind of fell asleep. I haven't gotten no sleep. They make sure you don't get sleep. I'm sleeping on a fucking cot. A cot with metal bars. You don't get a cushion. There's no freaking cushion, no pillow, no nothing. You can't bring a pillow in. You can't bring your own blanket. So we're freezing to death because they blast the fumes, the fumes that don't let us sleep, that dry out your eyes, that make you sick. It gives you a sickness. Everybody in there is getting, it looks like pink eye. It's not pink eye. It's bronchitis. They can't breathe. Their chest hurts. Their heart hurts. Their eyes are dripping with like white pus. Even like it doesn't matter. They're willing to take out this whole place trying to get at me, and I'm still good. I'm still standing. I'm still healthy. I've not got anything that everybody else is getting. But that's because the Most High works through us, and we heal um, quicker than any regular human. Okay? Um, they are not like us. They are not like us. They are not like us, guys. We are not the same. And they don't want to understand that. But they are. They see it because they've tried everything. They've tried everything they could at you, and you're still here. So stand strong, my warriors. Listen, my lawyers. It's lawyers. Look, I need somebody who's going to come at this judge and this lawyer. There is no proof about what she's done, what she's saying. She's just making false accusations. There's no way that they could get me out here on just a false accusation when we've been fighting this in family court for years and she couldn't make it. So you just call up your friend police and make a false report and get away with it and get away with putting me out here in the street. It's a month and a half already. You know, but this is what they do. They wanted to make sure I had nothing. They wanted me to crawl back to them. This is what he wanted. Oh, let her come crawling back. Never, boo-boo. I will never crawl back to a monster like you. Never. There's nothing you can say. You and your daughter could cry to fucking death. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. You got that target on your back. So once you go into prison, you're being taken out. I promise you. I promise you that. Everything, the lives that you've taken, now it's your turn. You're going to be taken out the same way, the same kind of agony and pain that you put our families through, our children, right? Our grandmas, our mamas, our daddies, that what you put them through, my nephew, yeah, whatever they do to you is going to feel like a fucking truck ran you over. I promise you. Everything that you did, the humiliations, the putting us out in the street, you're going to wind up the same way. I promise you. Only you won't survive it. Right? You see that little snicker that you gave? That same little snicker that you gave when they arrested me and put me in the car? Ah, I get that last one. I get that last one. I promise you, boo-boo. I promise you. You think you, my niece, my sister, my brother, my daughter, you think all of you going down. I promise you. My niece can't come up here and be like, Titi, I'm sorry. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Y'all, that bitch been trying to take me out with fentanyl. She come over with a fucking blunt, like, hey, let's have a smoke. Meanwhile, while I'm fucking dying downstairs, she fucking my husband upstairs. When she went to that party, she went in my clothes. Ain't that some shit? She went in my outfit, my clothes that she wore to go to that little festival that she left semen all over the back of my brand new skirt that I lent her. Yeah, you fucking nasty bitch. She been a hoe. She been a hoe to pay her rent and to get drugs. That's what she been doing, hoeing around. And now she gave HIV to all these guys. I wonder how it would be if I let these guys know and I go to their house and knock on the door and they say, do you have what I'm talking about? Because I can tell you who gave it to you. My niece. And all these motherfuckers out here in Yonkers will fucking hunt that bitch. She can't come back to Yonkers. She can't come back to Yonkers. They're gonna know what she fucking did that shit. She can't go back to these Johns, to all these men that she been fucking. That's why she can't say that them kids belong to my husband. Not a one look like him. They look like her boyfriend. What's his name? What is his name? The one that beat the shit out of her. That's the one that she decided both them kids look like him. The hair, the red hair, everything. None of it. None of it. She's still trying to have a baby by him. Just to say, I don't know why he broke. He's going to be broke when I finish. All of you going to be broke. You're going to owe me your soul. You're going to owe me your soul. And those souls are going to be put in the fire. I promise you. I promise you. Listen to what I say. Every word I say come through. Every word I say. Them souls, they will never have a chance to reincarnate. Never. Them souls are going to be evaporated. I will make sure of it. Me and the Most High. Archangel Michael guards me like gold. That is my son. That is my son. When I met him on the path going to Tibet, when I lost my mom, my stepdad, my dog, when I felt like I lost everything in the world, he came to me in the dark. I was walking in the dark. It was so dark I couldn't even see the hand in front of me. But there was a little old lady sitting on a bench. And she just pointed, and I can hear her, but I couldn't see her lips moving. So I can hear her talking, and she was pointing. He's here for you. And I just followed her arm to him being like almost right by the side of me. Very tall, and when I mean tall, I mean he was like 15 feet tall, huge, huge angel. His wings came past his head and flowed down to the floor, and it was a glow about him. And he just came out and said, "See, Mom, I told you I was big." And you know who told me that? My little dog Hercules. You know what they call dogs, right? God, right? D-O-G. G-O-D. All right? So when they say it's God, because what is a dog to you when you come home? Pure love. They miss you all the time, all day, every day. They have nothing but forgiveness and love. It doesn't matter if you get mad at them and they be mischief and you hit them and everything. By the time you turn around, they love you again because that's what they are. Nothing but love, forgiveness, and they bring peace and love to your life. That's what my dogs do. I have 7 of them at home. She didn't take care of not a one. I took care of them all of them. Pure love. I love them all. Even the ones that my daughter took. My daughter took my dog Hercules, and she took my dog Harley. Just like she said, she was, I gave her to you, and I could take her away, and she did. She 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 cornered her in the kitchen, and she stuffed a whole bunch of acid treats down her throat, so it burnt the shit out of her stomach, just like it did Hercules. And Hercules, she just stabbed him to death with a wooden stick while he was under the bed. She picks she she's a bully. She did that to little dogs that couldn't do anything to her. But this is the bully that she is. But the same way she bullied my little dog, they're gonna fuck her up in jail. They're gonna corner her ass and fucking burn her ass like the witch that she is. She's a fucking witch and she deserves to be fucking set on fire. They're gonna set that bitch up in the prison. I promise you they're gonna set her up in prison and they're gonna burn that bitch to death. Her best bet is to sit there and commit suicide because that's what they're weak. They're fucking weak. They can't go through what we went through. They can't go through none of the things you went through. All these witches and warlocks that been coming at you, my warriors, right? That took your families out, that took the children, that been molesting children and trafficking their own children. They've been sacrificing their own children. That's what they told. They have to murder the one they love the most, right? Or their first. It's either their firstborn or the one person. Because some of them, they don't have custody of their children, so they can't murder their children, but they can murder the one that did the most for them in life, that they love the most. That who do you love the most? If you can't get to your firstborn, who do you love the most? And with my brothers, it was my mom. It was my mom and my stepdad. My stepdad was more of a father to me than my father ever in his life. My father was never a father. So it always made me think that he was never truly my father. Like never. I don't remember a loving moment with that man. Never. Never. Like nothing. And my stepdad, Ruben, he was the best dad. He didn't have any children, but we were his children. I always try to call him dad. I didn't know if it made him feel uncomfortable, and I hope it didn't. You know, because he was the best dad ever. He was my stepdad. He was the best dad ever. He would do everything and anything he could for us. My kids loved him to death. He was the best grandpa. My mom, you couldn't get a better grandma. She always had, it was like the oldest box of toys. But my kids always loved that box of toys that she always had put away for them. Oh, my mom she always had a little bag of candy for them. Like it was just, they took my best friend. Like that's all I ever had was my mom. Like I could always fall back on my mom, and we all did. And they took that. Now when they go to jail, who's gonna bring them commissary? They don't get that anymore. They don't get to have commissary. They don't get nothing, and no one will come for them. Now when they go to jail, they fucked. They fucked. They're gonna be waiting for their fucking perverted asses in jail. I'm telling you, the ones that are in there for life, that they put in there, that they did a job and then they told on them. They're the ones who put them in prison for life. They're coming at them. They're gonna take. You got a fucking. All of you got a target on your back, and you're not moving. You're not like us. We fucking move. We're moving target. How many times you sent people after me with guns, knives? I'm still standing, right? To rape me. You fucking sent people out here to rape me. That's how sick you are. And nothing, nothing. So now let's see how you are with that same target on your back, right? That same little snicker, huh? Yeah, yeah. So if you're one of the higher ups and you're gonna do good by us and have somebody here for me in court, man. You know, get me out of this, get me home, get me my assets back, give me my home back. You know, if you're an FBI agent, you're doing right. You're DEA, Homeland Security, Special Forces. Bring me in for talking. Talk to me. Like, yeah, you want to know how I know? I've been living it. I've been living it all my life. I can tell you what I know because I've been living it. You know, I don't lie. Liars, they can't remember the lies. They can't remember their lies. So when you re-question them, they don't remember what they told you the first time. Me, I can tell you because I've been living it. All right, how my children have been raped by their father while he sedates them. Because now I understood it because he did it to his granddaughter. Now I started seeing the how do you call it? When you start seeing the same um, reaction, they exhibit the same thing, and it was him all along. How he brainwashed, how they used MK Ultra, and you couldn't remember things. You couldn't remember a lot of what happened to you because they erased your mind. They erased your memories. Um, so get me out of here. Like, do the right thing. If you're gonna do the right thing, if somebody's gonna come through for me, come through for me. Please. Save save what I have left. Save my children. Save my grandchildren. Save my pets. Save my home. Bring me back home. Get me my home. Get me that other home. I want all my homes back. That home that they just bought under somebody else's name. That's all he knows how to do. All his businesses, all his homes, all his cars, all his assets. Everything's under somebody else's name. He knows how to do this. He knows how to send someone in there to set your house on fire. There've been multiple fires. If you're thinking it was an accident, now if he couldn't collect one way, he was gonna collect another. That home that belonged to me, he knew that he's not gonna get away with it. So I'm sure he already set that one on fire too. That was left by my ancestors, by my family. This home that he couldn't get out of the contract, I'm sure he's making it look all cute, like, oh look, I'm fixing it up. Oh, there was something that just went wrong. No, no, no. He's setting it up to be on fire. I'm telling you. So just get me an electrician that's gonna check everything out for me, like make sure me and my family, we're gonna be all right. Like, you know, I put my trust in you guys. Like I believe there's somebody good that's gonna come through and get me out of this. I know the world. There's still beautiful, loving people here. I won't let the Most High Lord destroy it because I speak to Him and I tell you, there's so much love here. There's so many loving families in this world. Like we can't let it go. We can't. We gotta fight for this world. For a better world. Like, and we're doing it together, guys. So please stay strong, my warriors. I'm telling you, they're gonna come at you with the best of deals. They want you to look. We got this deal. You're gonna make a lot of money. They want you to work for the devil, and then they're gonna slip that rug right out of under you. I'm telling you, they're gonna say, "Oh, you're getting this one big payment, and then after that, you keep getting payments or whatever to work with them or for them." You'd be working with the devil, and you'd be working for the devil. So be very careful when I tell you all money ain't good money. Okay, my warriors, stay strong, man. You made it through all this shit. You made it through all this shit all by yourself. All by yourself. You know, nobody but your spiritual workers, your spiritual warriors. Here, I didn't make it here by myself. I'm telling you, I know that my earth angels have all backed me up on this. I couldn't have made it by myself. I couldn't have made it by myself. The Most High Lord God of the universe, the mother who birthed the stars, your guides, your beautiful, loving guides, your ancestors, known and unknown of the light and of the dark. Listen, their ancestors are helping you. You hear me? They're coming at them. They're haunting them. All right? The archangels, the guardian angels, the galactic federation, stop. Everybody's been helping. Like, you didn't make it this far by yourself. All right? I know you feel alone. I feel it too. It hurts. It hurts. But my heart goes out to you. My heart and soul go out to you. I promise you. I continue to pray for my warriors who are going through this, who are about to go through this. We're all going through it at different periods of time. The things that they do to us, it's a book, it's a list. They go down the same fucking list. The poisoning, they're trying to rape you, they're trying to get you pregnant, and they want you out in the street. They want you out in the street pregnant. You've been celibate, what? How old are you? What? Miracles? Yeah, nah, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. They trying to give you STDs one way or another. They put it all over all my panties. They were trying to put it on your toothbrush, on your shaving, wherever. If you were to cut yourself, it would go through your blood. They were doing things like nasty shit. They were doing some of the nastiest shit that they figured you were gonna put it on your boo boo, something that you were gonna put on your boo boo. They made sure they put semen in there, that tainted semen with HIV. They were trying to put it on everything and anything. Listen, I'm telling you because I found it on my shit. So, warriors, just do the right thing, stay strong, stay on point. Yes, there are beautiful deals that are coming through. You're going to be working with somebody wonderful for the right things. And you're going to feel it. You're going to know. And you're going to know. Is Elon Musk doing the right thing? I hope he is. I know that when he's trying to bust through the dome, I know he's doing the right thing there because he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. But I didn't understand the costume that he put on. You know, um, but if it's him that's helping, and he gonna get me out of this, do the right thing. If it's somebody else that's gonna get me out, somebody who's in love with me, and we're supposed to be working together and doing the right things together, believe me, I'm not taking none of these dumbass offers. This man been sending man after man after man after man after me, right? Trying to say the lines that the way he's trying to say lines. Nah, no, we gonna know each other. We're gonna mirror each other. We're both going through the same thing. We've both been deceived. We've both been put in fake marriages by handlers, people who were just gonna take advantage of us. Um, so if you're out there and you plan on doing the right thing, it's now. I gotta go to court on Monday, family court. Be there for me. If you're gonna be here on the 14th, be here for me. Empress Ambulette. They're going down too. That whole system going down. We're taking them all down, guys, all together. None of us are doing this job alone. We couldn't do it alone. All right. So your prayers, keep your prayers up. Stay cleansed. Stay strong, my warriors. You got this.